rbutr is a community-driven system which gives people access to content which critically responds to whatever web page they are currently viewing. The problem that we're dealing with here is one of misinformation. Lies, bias, error, whatever the basis may be, there is information on the internet which is untrue. And this affects all of us. If you were to buy a product online, you would want to know if it were faulty. If you wanted to invest in something, you'd want to know if it was a scam. Or if you just happened to be a high school student and had to do an assignment on Martin Luther King, then you'd probably want to know if the website that you're using for your assignment, one which you found on the front page of Google, you'd want to know if it was written by a group of white supremacists just trying to undermine the civil rights movement. This actually happened to a group of high school students, so this is a real issue. Fortunately, we have the solution right here. Articles like this. Lee Hubbard here has already taken the time to write this exposition of the biased agenda of that website, and he did it years ago. Doesn't it make sense that someone viewing this website would probably want to know about this article? Because this is all that rbutr really does. It allows people to identify articles like this as critical responses to pages like that. Once the connection is made, whenever anyone visits that website, they get an alert telling them that there are rebuttals to that page. Click on the plugin or call up our rbutr frame, and it gives you a list of web pages that critically respond to this page. Click on any one of them and it opens that article in a new tab, giving you the critical response that you want. rbutr makes the internet correct itself. You see, we haven't written this article ourselves, we don't curate it, we don't check it, and we're not telling anyone what's right or wrong. All we are saying is that this article critically responds to that page. But most importantly, we provide that information right when you need it, right when you land on that page. This will work on any web page, on any subject, and in any language. rbutr is the next stage to the information revolution. Okay, so our initial market is the skeptic community, where we've already established ourselves and growing rapidly. Our target market, though, includes students, teachers, academics, and journalists. To gauge what that might be worth, if we look at StumbleUpon, they make about $1 per registered user, while Google makes about $10 per search user. We'd like to be somewhere between the two because we can provide contextualized adverts on any web page. So we think our initial market is going to be greater than about $500 million per annum. We have the perfect team to pull this off. Craig and I founded rbutr a bit over 2.5 years ago now, and we've been bootstrapping and developing that on the backs of previous successes ever since. I bring marketing, business, and philosophy into the project. Craig brings software development and project management. And Joe has recently joined our team, bringing design skills with his software development expertise. For all three of us, though, rbutr is much more than just a business. It is an idea about truth and accountability on the internet. All three of us are driven by a vision of a world full of critical thinkers. And when you understand that potential for rbutr, it's impossible to just walk away from this project. Traction. Over the past 4 months, we've grown from about 3 million page checks per week to 7 million. We're approaching 20,000 active users, active plugin users at this point, and the number of people adding rebuttals to our system each week continues to grow. We have the support of the Richard Dawkins Foundation, the James Randi Educational Foundation, Skeptic Society, and many others. And our users love us. A journal writing for Inc. magazine in an article called How to Make Money in Tech called rbutr a brilliant idea. Our users regularly lay praise on us, though my all-time favorite is this one up in the top right. rbutr is the best thing to happen to the internet since porn. And then you get tweets like this one. This solar roadways rubbish is a classic example of where rbutr could have saved all those investors $2.1 million. Finally, defensibility. We will win because no one else really gets this yet. No one understands this brand new, unique, crazy idea and the impact that it's going to have quite the way that we do. So no one is even trying to beat us. And they won't try until we have reached critical mass, by which time it'll be way too late. Because rbutr is first and foremost a community-based system. And web giants don't beat innovative new communities by just copying them. Also, having established this entire concept and tying it to the rbutr brand, it will be impossible for anyone else to offer a similar service without being associated with us. Because you see, we aren't just another social network, or a new photo sharing app, or a new marketplace, or anything like that. rbutr is a brand new concept. We created it, and we own it. Thank you for watching, and check out our website.